Good morning. Hello. How is everybody? Just make myself comfy. So we're going live this morning. So let's see. I just do a poll to check out what are the good times for everybody to be able to come and join me on the lives. So it seems quite tricky to get a good time of day for everybody. So today I'm going live 2 times. In another 12 hours, I'll be live again for people on the other side of the world. So do jump on and ask questions. If you've got any questions today, that's what I'm here for, a 10-minute live to see what's going on. Now, I'm really excited about my Mama Meets and Midwife group because I've got lots of lovely midwives who join me in that group. And one of them, she absolutely loves working with essential oils. Now, quite a lot of midwives really work with essential oils to help the mother through pregnancy and really through the birth. It's absolutely amazing what these essential oils can do to support our bodies, like all really, really natural plant and flower sources, base, that's what they're made out of. And the midwives know just exactly which oils you need for like which stage of your pregnancy and also which stage of your birth. I find it absolutely fascinating. And I've been working with essential oils as well for a while because I find they really help me in my general life and me and my children as well. So me and midwife Mariana, we've been putting together some wonderful videos and they're going to be coming up very, very soon. So keep an eye out for them. To really, if you're pregnant or if you're about to give birth or if you're a new mum, just keep an eye out because we've got videos that are going to cover all of these areas and which oils can support you really well to help you into that transition into motherhood in a nice and soothing way and really giving you something that's going to uplift and boost you, because I think we all need something like that sometimes, don't we? No matter where we are in life. So if you've got any questions this morning, don't be shy. Come and join. Come and ask me your questions. Tell me where you're listening from, and let's see if we can get the ball rolling. Sometimes it always seems to take a few minutes, and people need to jump on. So let's see what's coming up this morning. So who's pregnant? Who's trying to conceive? Who's a new mum? Anybody out there? So why did my mama body? Why did it start? Well, my mama body is what I called it because there were so many things going on with my body when I was going through my pregnancies. I had 7 pregnancies, and I was like, oh my gosh, there is so much that we don't really know about our bodies. And I started keeping a note of it and researching things, which is what eventually developed into YouTube videos and my website. So that, like, oh my gosh, what's going on with my body turned into, oh, my mama body. And now I just make it is my passion to really help you to understand what's going on in your bodies. I especially noticed when I was pregnant, I knew I was pregnant before a pregnancy test could tell me. So way before my missed period, and even feeling that conception moment and implantation and then the sudden changes that happened in my body, I was really, really very aware that I was feeling like it's hard to explain it. You just know that you're feeling different and you know that something else is going on in your body. And I always felt a real strong connection with my baby as they were growing in my womb. And I knew exactly where they were in my womb and what was going on, which also, when I miscarried, that connection, I could feel that the connection had gone again. And I just knew that I'd miscarried as well, before even going to the doctor and the doctor saying then there's no heartbeat anymore. So it's incredible how in tune like some of us are with our bodies. I know some women don't really get any pregnancy symptoms and don't really notice that they're pregnant for like a week or two after their missed period. So we are all very different, which is why I talk about what happened in my body, so that other women can see if they've got those kind of symptoms as well, because I know so many of us are trying to figure out what's going on. If you're in that 2-week wait, and it can seem like such a long wait, but there are natural symptoms that our bodies do give us that you can have a look into and feel into and really figure out if you might be pregnant. And I talk about all of that in my early pregnancy symptoms playlist. That playlist has got, it's got about 22 videos in it now, and going through all the types of symptoms that I had during, my early pregnancy time. So go and check them out. If you haven't watched them all yet, go and check them out, because there's I think some symptoms that people just don't talk about, and also especially how your cervix changes during your menstrual cycle. It's something that I feel isn't talked about enough, and it's such a natural sign of your body, because your cervix changes during your menstrual cycle. It changes in height and it changes in texture, and that position of your cervix and the height of it is individual to each one of us. So then you have to kind of get used to it, and if you've got a higher cervix naturally, and then you'll know its position when it drops down before you're having your period, or if it's then staying up because you've conceived, then you'll be able to notice that yourself. So it's all about getting in tune with your own body and keeping track of it along with your normal menstrual cycle. So if you use an app, make sure you've got an app that does track that as well. And also things like cervical mucus, that's a real help for knowing when you're ovulating. I remember when I was a little girl at school, and I'd only recently started my periods, and I wondered what this egg white mucus was. I didn't know it. Nobody ever talked about it. And it wasn't explained to us at all, like not in any kind of sex education class. It was only when I got older that I realized, okay, it's happening every month. But I still didn't know that it was because I was ovulating. And we get this egg white like mucus, which really kind of comes drippy down in strings, because it's like a lubricant that helps the sperm to travel up easier inside of us, because our bodies, they want to help us conceive at that time of the month. So that's why it happens. But none of that was explained to me as I was growing up. It was only as I got older. So, I wish more that this would happen right at the beginning when girls start their periods, that they could really understand what's going on with their cycles, and know about ovulation and know about the fertile window, just know about all those changes that go on with their bodies. So that's what all my videos are about. They're here to help you. So nobody's got any questions this morning. That's okay. Well, I will be on again in 12 hours time at 9 o'clock my evening time. So if there's any questions that do come up and I'm not online anymore now, just pop the questions underneath in the chat, because I know some people often miss when I go live. That's fine. Just pop your questions in the chat and then I'll answer them later when I go live again. Or if you're still awake in 12 hours, then come and join me then, and I'll answer your questions live for you. Okay, bye for now. Wishing you a wonderful day.